Hello everyone, my name is Hops here, and welcome back to Honkai StarRail now. I didn't realize I was standing in front of the train there.
Come around and have a look.
Okay, as I was saying, we only got 2 more companion quests that we can do. This one, which is, I believe, is SERVAL's. I don't know if I'm gonna unlock more or not. So SERVAL's and then Clara's. And then I'll just have to wait until Kafka's comes out, which will be soon, in order to do another one. And then after that, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I guess I'll see what I do after that. But today we're gonna be doing SERVAL's quest. I don't really remember what I need to do for it. I think I got a message from her. I remember it. What happened after that, though? Actually, that's just over there.
Where did they get to?
Ah! Speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up.
See, I wonder how long this one's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be like Natasha and Hooks, or it's just gonna be like just one thing.
Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house. Order whatever you like.
Alright, well,
There's something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow.
okay, what do you got?
Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being.
Yeah.
Was it that obvious? I'm out of practice.
My job is literally to help people. What do you mean?
Well, you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are. I feel embarrassed to ask now.
Oh, come on, don't be like
How can I put this?
Oh, yeah.
If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hung came here on that train. The Astral Express, right?
What do you want to come on the train?
I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers?
Yeah, why?
Well, it's just... The dust has settled now. The Stellaron problem has been resolved, and... Cocolia... Forget it. It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
You see, there's not much left for me here, except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small.
Okay, so you want to travel the universe?
Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Bellabog after a few years, right?
I don't know if I'm the one to...
Okay. Okay, I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so...
Yeah, I don't think I can
Apologies
just
in
decide that on my own, so...
I knew I could count on you.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request.
Okay.
Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang. Or Pom Pom.
Yeah, no, I don't know about the last one.
Who's the best one to ask?
I feel like Yang is the most, like, common, like, calculated and sensible ones. I feel like Yang would
Let's
be
send
this.
a message to Mr. Yang.
Alright. What kind of phrase? I mean, I guess that is true, yeah. Alright. Oh, that was just a start, okay. She actually, I feel like she's not gonna end up joining because I mean that wouldn't make sense, would it? So I pushed her. I mean, maybe she will, but I don't know. As if she did, they would have to like change the whole story, and I doubt they're gonna do that. So, oh, I see here.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Let me think about it.
Yes.
Oh, no, not at all. I could do with a hand, actually.
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
I knew it. Hey! You're taking his side already?
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards, but Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think.
Okay.
Sorry. I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Byron did okay. Yoda.
Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like, as you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division.
Okay.
Stellarons were her main area of research.
Alright.
But her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well versed in mechanical engineering and other fields.
I mean, yeah, just look at this place.
Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog.
I mean, it makes sense, but I feel like all she really wants to do is perform.
However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected.
Maybe, yeah.
I think there's more than one element to it.
I get what you mean.
My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing.
Yeah, sounds like you guys.
Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind.
That's kind of sad, but okay.
I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it.
Okay.
Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klipoth Fort and sighing all day either.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya.
Oh, do you want me to go see that?
Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klipoth Fort.
Oh, God, dude, this is not gonna go well. I can hear now. Actually,
You know
over
what I
here.
mean.
There we go.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
Okay, this is gonna go either one of two ways.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice.
Okay, as long as okay, never mind.
It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Bronya. You're a Supreme Guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother...
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds. There's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be connected to you.
She'd make her a guitar.
Cocolia. You...
Huh?
It's nothing.
Oh, don't
You're right,
give me that
it
shit.
does
It
belong
totally
to
is
me.
something.
In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Rania, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. But that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Rania.
Look at my face.
I assume you heard our conversation just now. I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Klippoth Fort voluntarily.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
It's kind of fitting that we're doing this right next to the NPC that they're like playing music.
Well, it'll take a while to tell.
Ah, come on, this is a story quest, not a companion quest. But
When we were in
that
cadet
point.
school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies.
I mean, that is how new technology comes by. You gotta test things and fail again. And
This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player. Or electric guitar, for short.
Yeah, are you sure?
Don't believe me? Let me tell you, Cocolia
Yeah,
and
you
I
sure
shared
about
a
that?
similar way of thinking back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. It's still kind of weird thing, though, that we're never gonna see her again. Like, ever. Because she's dead.
It's a bit of a mouthful, but I liked it at the time. It was a rock and roll name.
Yes, that makes sense.
I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags? Huh. That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone. Well,
I didn't want to skip that good. Yeah, what should we do?
there's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Chapard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
He's not gonna do
Am I
that.
allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Yes.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with her. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
She's not
You
actually.
just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
Okay, I mean, I should probably go see Himiko, shouldn't I? Because I didn't really
Well,
actually ask her.
let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater. It's broken though.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right?
That's not really what you do. You fix it. What do you?
Wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
You sure you're not just making me do your job for you?
Here we go again.
Yeah, sure,
You don't
whatever.
have to do everything she tells you.
Well, I mean, I kind of do because it's a video game.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it?
Okay. Wait, shit. Okay. Yeah, let's
I
do
knew
it.
you were a reliable apprentice. Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me the last time, too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Yeah, you keep telling yourself.
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
I think I'm gonna write it. Okay, maybe that way. That. Okay, I guess that works.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda
Okay.
Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago.
Okay.
The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance.
Yeah, she must have been super
Of
disturbed.
course. After all, she was a Landau.
Is that fair?
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau is driven by that ethos.
But I feel like you're trying to apply something. Okay, what else is there? There's something over here. What is
Oh,
this?
that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips.
I actually mentioned the link.
As for the name, I can't quite recall.
Snowman's Palm. And little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Ah, yes. Snowman's Palm. My memory's the worst.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Is she really that bad at taking care of plants?
Hey, watch it. Anyway, this specimen means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it with me. Thanks for the reminder.
Okay, we got that. What else do we got? We got letter.
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished writing it.
That's kind of sad.
There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I mean, he is right. He is.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. Did I miss something? Something here? No, I can talk to him. Am I just blind? There it is.
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Cocolia a long time ago.
Okay.
I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality.
That was nice.
Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
Yeah, well, you know, Stella runs do things to people.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Cocolia's office?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything.
Okay.
We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again.
Yeah, she would do
I
that.
was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet.
I was gonna make a joke, but really now's not the time.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed.
Okay, that's just really sad.
And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back. Even for a second, she put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong.
You know, but that's what makes it harder.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? No good. Let's talk about something interesting.
Don't be like that. You know you are.
You know something, Japard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype. The super electromagnetic flux player.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too. Quite the story.
That should be everything.
Alright, so why are you gonna say the same thing every time?
Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Serval, I want to ask you again. Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it.
Yeah, well, I feel like the devs aren't gonna let you do it.
What's wrong, Japard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you, but before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and now you're sending me on a mission.
Yes. You got a problem with that?
Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
I mean, so you're saying that's a problem?
No, it's not that. I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and you're probably the only person in Belobog who knows how to inspect them.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Yeah, no, I believe that.
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany the garrison?
I mean, that's kind of my job, so...
You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane Guards will face less resistance if you come with us.
Yes.
Thanks. I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
I'm tired of packing. Let's leave it here for today. Thanks for your help. Oh, I drank all the tea. Why am I getting sleepy?
Oh, that's the end. I'm assuming as soon as I leave here, there's gonna be another. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave that for the next video because I like splitting up them into different parts. I feel like it's more natural that way. I'll just reply to them and then finish the video. Yeah, alright, I'll totally be right there. Yeah. So yeah, next time we'll finish Serval's quest. Hopefully. Yeah, it's going to be about it for this episode of Honkai Star. I know it was kind of shorter, but I don't want to like club everything together because I feel like it'd be less natural that way. Yeah, that's about it. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If not, that's fine as well. And I will see you in the next video.